This channel do not condone piracy of any kind. Asking for, providing or discussing illegal download links is not allowed. Hello Game Daddies. Game Daddy here, and welcome to our channel where you're never too old for video games, and we're all about to dive into the world of Android emulation. In today's exciting episode, we'll be talking about Vita3k Android. So grab your joysticks and game on. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be updated with the latest news, tutorials, and anything about Android emulation. Let's go. Let's talk about PlayStation Vita emulation on Android with Vita3k. Vita3k version 8 has been released. In this update they implement motion sensor. If you have a connected controller which has motion sensors, these will be used. Otherwise your device motion sensors will be used. Add render or accuracy option. Add an option to create a shortcut for each game. The shortcut will be added to your home screen and use the game name and icons. Make sure Clang does not optimize function calls it thinks are useless, fixes FMV flickering. Improve memory trapping, fixes freezes when using double buffer. Memory mapping can now be configured for each game. Rewrite the texture cache architecture, should fix games becoming slower over time. Update SDL to 2.28.3, improve controller support. Multiple performance improvements. Changes from PC version is also applied in this update, like Zangetsu's add support for controller touchpad, PS4, PS5 controller, not tested on Android. Kraden, Huanji Kanshang, translation improvements. Scribum, code cleanup and update dependencies. McDo, implement literal buffers, thread buffers and texture buffers, used by World of Final Fantasy and Gundam Breaker 3. Good afternoon, Dima, implement controller rebinding. McDo, implement shader store, fixes most 3D Unity games and JStar, requires native buffer or page table mapping. And the most awaited feature that people has been waiting for, Nishinji's option to stretch the screen in-game to occupy all the space available, but does not respect the aspect ratio. Bookmist, kernel fixes and some crash fixes. About render or accuracy, the version 1v7 were using what is now the high accuracy. By default the accuracy is set to standard. Compared to high it decreases the amount of memory used and improves performance. This can cause some small graphical glitches in some games because this is not entirely accurate, although I haven't seen any graphical glitches yet, so it is recommended to use this setting for Android. Inspire me to make more videos like this by subscribing to the channel.